Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel, In All Seasons Homestead. So I am in the same outfit because I filmed my entire thrift haul in the same day. So if you saw last week's video, which is actually like 5 minutes ago, I posted part 1, and now I'm going to show you part 2 because it is just so many items that I thought it'd be better just to split it up and share it with you. So let's just get into it. I don't know if I have anyone on my channel that likes dogs, dog figurines, but this was a little dog planter, and it has beautiful crazing to it. I don't know if the light is giving it justice. It's a very rainy day, but I thought he was too cute to leave. The next item I found was this tiny little oil lamp, and I mean tiny, the smallest I've ever seen. So here's the size of a normal oil lamp, and then I have one that's about this tall, and I thought that was small, but then when I found this one, it's teeny tiny, and it has this pretty amber color to it. I found this beautiful platter. I'm so excited. I like simple platters, but with very subtle scallop details. So I was very excited to find this for $1. It says Alfred Meakin, England on the back. I found another platter, and it is blue and white. And it says Homer Laughlin Express 39 something. I like it. It's heavy duty, and it's just a simple blue pattern. I don't believe I'll keep this one. I'll probably sell this in my booth, but I really like finding pieces. I think it's kind of a treasure hunt. It's really fun to find something that you like or you think that someone else would like, and you feel kind of like you're saving it from going to the landfill. At least the places that I go to. I go to old markets and people that pick up stuff from leftover real estate sales, and they say that the stuff usually goes to the dump. So I feel like I'm saving a piece and also making a small profit. So it's kind of fun. Another piece that I saved, and I can't believe it, is this beautiful amber egg tray. Look at the detail on this. This would be so pretty to use or display, and it's very heavy. Has these pretty flowers on the border. I found 2 wooden spoons. They're nothing special, but I mean, they were at the same place. I don't think I'll use these. I don't think I'll keep these for myself. I have a nice collection and I use all my spoons, so I believe I'll put these in my booth as well. Alright, this little piece I'm excited about. It's a little light switch cover, and it sounds like some kind of metal. It has some green patina on it. My daughter just redid her room, so I'm wondering if she would like this on her outlet. If not, I may find a place in my house. I found this adorable little butter pad for 50 cents. And it just has this sweet little painted flower on it. Sorry about my nails, everybody. I'm a gardener, so my nails are not done for thrift hauls. I hope that doesn't disgust you or take away from the beautiful treasures that I find, but I am a gardener, so it is what it is. The next thing he pretty much gave me, was 18 of these blue jars, and he gave me all of them for $2. And I'll try to insert a clip because he gave me a kind of storage container on rollers with a handle, and he didn't want to take all the jars out, so he said just take the whole storage container. It'd be easier to transport your jars. So I got 18 of these, and I don't need any more. I use mine. I store all my dried goods in them. I don't believe I need any more. So I'll put these in my booth. Unfortunately, they do not have lids, but still for $2, that was a really good deal. I almost left this little mug behind, but then I grabbed it. It's made in Japan, and I have the creamer and the sugar bowl in my booth already. I thought this would be so cute in someone's little cottage kind of decor. So since this was the same pattern, I'm going to add this to the other two in my booth. I never pass these jars up when I find them. I don't know if anyone else cares about these, but I love these in my kitchen. I just think it's very simple, and then, you know, subtle detail. And I have some of those other jars, and the name is leaving me. I'll try to, if I figure out what it is, I'll put the word on the bottom, but they have a lot of detail on the glass, and they're beautiful, and I found two, but I put them in my booth. But these are the ones that I like to use. They're just more simple and easier to clean. I almost forgot that I found this. It's just a simple basket, pretty much free. I'm going to ask my daughter if she wants this for her plants. Maybe she could put a pot with a plant in it. It's a really nice size, just nice circle basket. I'd really like you guys to comment below if you can tell me what these are. I'm going to show you one at a time. They're the same thing. But when I bought them, I think he gave them to me for $1 each. And he Googled it real fast because we were trying to figure out what they were. My guess was for a plant to put a pot in here and it just holds the water. When he Googled it, it came up as a lizard waterer. For lizards. I don't know if it seemed like he showed me a picture and it had rocks in it. I don't remember it, but it just seems so much older than what somebody would use for a pet lizard. Made in USA, China, 1023. But it has really pretty crazing on it. And I'm really sorry for my lighting and my camera quality. I don't know if I'm doing a good job. You guys can also comment below if you can see things okay. But there's that crazing. So what I would like to use these for is plant pot holders. They're very thick. So from the side, they just kind of look like a bowl, except they're more chunky. They have this big chunky lip right here. So, but still, I don't know. I just thought they're a beautiful piece because they're cream and they have crazing, and I love them. This piece is probably the most expensive that I've bought. It was $6 for this one piece, but 2 miles down the road from me in a little town, there is a new store that opened up, and I've been wanting to go in there for a while, just didn't have the time. And we went in, and like I said, my daughter is redoing her room, and I found a couple of furniture pieces for her and some wall art, some vintage floral pictures, all kinds of stuff. And I plan on showing you, giving you a little tour of her room, but she's already moved in, so I want to respect her privacy. She's, you know, it's not fully decorated for, it's decorated, but it has her touches of her personality, so I'll ask her what I can share or not share. This is a handmade piece from this little thrift store, and I know the person that does this pottery. I believe he passed away, and I haven't seen them for many years, but when I found these pieces, I thought that it was beautiful. It's like a dark cream, it's handmade, and I feel like I was saving it. And then I also found a couple of other pieces of his. Well, this one's not. This one I just thought was a really pretty mug. And then this one. I don't know if I should use this one. The crazing is pretty deep crazing. So maybe this could be just for some flowers or something, but I don't know. I think it has a really rustic, unique, handmade look to it. I really like this piece. Here's another bowl that he made, and it's just a beautiful, rustic, very dirty, I need to clean it, but it's a rustic, handmade, simple cream bowl, and I love this piece. It has really pretty crazing on it. Okay, here is another piece that was gonna go to the landfill after the estate sale, and I love enamel pieces, and so I basically got this guy for free, maybe $1, I don't know, because it was like a box. Everything was $5 total. It's a nice size, and at first I just thought I need to rescue this piece and I'm gonna put it in my booth and sell it, but I'm thinking about keeping it as a pretty piece. Next to my trash can we have what we call the chicken bucket, and it's our scraps from meals, and we bring our bucket out every day to the chickens and the turkeys, but it's just an ugly plastic bucket and it has no lid. I thought that this would just be a better option, having a lid, so I'm considering keeping this piece. And usually when I see enamel pieces at markets, at flea markets, they are expensive. This piece here is for my sister-in-law. I asked her if she wanted it. I took a picture of it. I'm not sure if it's gonna work out for her, but I paid $1 or $2 for this, and I thought it'd be pretty if she didn't like the green. She could strip it down, paint it, stain it, whatever she wanted, but they live in a little cabin, and I thought she could put her spices on here because it's very, very narrow. Maybe she could use it for medicine. I don't know. But I asked her if she wanted it, and she said yes. Thought it was really cute. Very nice condition. I don't even remember everything I got, so I have to unwrap things. Another platter. So this platter I paid $1.50. It has this really off-white cream, desert tans, sterling, Liverpool. I can't really see all of it. You know, most platters are this ivory kind of color, and so you can see this is definitely darker. But I thought this would be really pretty around Christmas time since it has the red in it. But I mean, if you don't like to redecorate your house all the time, I bet this would be just beautiful all year long. Okay, I found a butter bell, I believe is what they're called. I paid $2 for this. I have one, and mine has a blue stripe on it. I thought about switching them out, but I kind of like the look of my blue stripe. I tend to kind of collect things that are all white and cream, but I think I'm gonna put this one in my booth, but I use mine all the time. I also found a gravy boat for $1.50. It says threshold, dishwasher, microwavable, safe. So it's not old, but it's really pretty. I really like the shape, the simplicity, and it's really big. I really like this. I found this vintage horse picture. I originally grabbed this. I thought I was going to put it in my booth, and I think my little boy wants to put it in his room because he has a farm theme room. But either way, I had to save this. I thought it was really pretty. I love the colors of it and the style of it. So the vintage flea market that I went to almost a month ago, I found this shelf. Well, it's not even a shelf. It's a rack of some kind. I cannot remember how much I paid for it. I feel like it was $8, but I thought about, because eventually we're going to do a downstairs bathroom, and I thought my daughter could hang her towels and washcloths, or I thought about it'd be really pretty to hang herbs off of the top part. I'm not really sure. Then I considered putting it in my booth and selling it, but I think I should hang on to it because I have a lot of ideas for it. What do you guys think about this? You think it's a pretty piece? Do you have any other ideas besides washcloths or herbs? Okay, another piece that I'm excited about is another subtle detail cream crazed plate, Federalist ironstone. I'll try to remember at some point, I have a open green shelf that I have all of our dinner dishes on, and in the back I have simple plates like this just to see and enjoy. So I'm probably going to put this on that shelf. I found another platter. Seems like I have not seen platters forever, and now I've obviously thrifted, what, like 4 or 5 of them. This is just super simple. Maddock Gator Stanfordshire. So I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between the flea market, that little market, and then also a couple thrift stores. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just grabbing and going, grabbing and going. So I'm sure you guys don't really care. It's just, you probably want to see the items and know how much they were. So that's what I'm trying to focus on. But this piece, I'm super, super excited about. Let's see how much I paid for it. $5. $5 for this beautiful bread box. Now it does have these little decals on them. I love the colors. I love the colors. I tend to stay more simple, obviously, with my white plates and just solid wood. And then I do like a few things that are painted and crackled. But I do like color too. But the thing is, I am going to take these little decals off. I'm going to try to scrape it and sand it off or whatever I need to do, because it is peeling and it is flaking. It's just flaking right off. So even though I do like the color, I'm gonna take it off. And I've been waiting anxiously to do my thrift haul video so I can finally use this bread box. Like I said, I'm so excited about it. And inside is something else I've been looking for, is a vintage cookbook. I have a couple and one that I use, but these are fun to use and very fun to display. I love the color, and I love how you can see that it's definitely aged. So I just feel like, you know, if you use it or display it, it just brings it back to life and it preserves somebody else's history. So I'm excited to go through this. I found this little glass pear and it's taped shut. I found another one a while back. It had a little bit more detail and I put it in my booth and it sold really fast. I'm not really sure what these were used for, if it's just pure decoration. I mean, obviously you can put something in it, but I thought this would be a pretty little trinket or layering piece, especially for the fall because it's a pear. And I never really understood why people decorate with pears in the fall, because our pear trees are ready in the summer. But maybe it's a different area, maybe it's a different variety, I don't know. This little piece, it's an oval shaped plate. Not really sure what it was used for. I got it for 50 cents. And I'm thinking about putting a plate rack wire on the back of this and hanging it on the wall of our room downstairs. Long story short, my son moved out, my daughter moved into his room, we redecorated her room, and so now this little other room is going to become a kind of a guest room with a sewing machine / utility. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to make it simple and decorate with maybe this type of thing. It's going to be a process, so I may change my mind. Then I found this beautiful bowl for $1, and I had to rescue this. It reminds me of a cabbage leaf. It has a very minty, subtle green, and then the florals in the middle. It has a couple of chips, but I mean, this would be beautiful for spring decoration. I love this. Okay, another item I want you guys to comment below, because like I said, I have not looked any of these items up. I may have said that in part 1, I can't remember now, but it's this heavy duty, some kind of like, it says car china, made in USA, but I'm wondering if this is a kid's plate. I'd be scared to let my babies eat off of this, because you know, when they're really little, they like to take things and throw it. I don't know, but I thought it was beautiful. Had to rescue it. This jar is very dirty. I haven't washed it yet, but I use these jars in my pantry downstairs, so I found this for, I think it was 50 cents. So I can just use this for more dry goods storage. I'm excited about this item because I need aprons, and I love the colors. This sweet little apron, it's just very simple, and it has green and yellow. It is very tiny, so I didn't know if it was a child's apron, but I mean, it does the job, and it'd be really pretty just to hang also, but I plan on using it. This item I kept going back and forth on. I love creams and blues. I like how it's simple, but I just kept going back and forth. I even put it back on the shelf a couple of times, but I ended up bringing it home. I'm thinking about decorating with it for a while, and then if I just don't like it, I'm not attached to it really, I can just put it in my booth. I believe it is a candle holder, so let me show you what a candle looks like in it, and also what I'm thinking about doing with it. Okay, this may or may not work. I ran around the house trying to find something that's in my imagination, but I can't find anything fast enough. But here's what it looks like with a candle. And then I thought about if I get a whole bunch of these little twigs and fill it out, it may look like a little flower pot. I know it looks silly just with one little twig, but if you can use your imagination and pretend like it was filled out, I just thought it'd be really pretty on a stack of books or something. Like I've said before, I usually look up items. If I don't know what they are, I look them up before I put the price tags on, but I'm just curious to what you guys think, and or if you have your own ideas. I have this little table, and it's very dusty and very dirty. I love this table. It has 3 shelves, and it's small. I think I paid, I don't even know, less than $5 for this. and I have different ideas. I thought about just sanding it down because it is pretty rough and beat up. No big scratches or anything, but it just needs to be cleaned and maybe lightly sand, and maybe I can just put some Restore finish on it. Maybe I could restain it. I don't really want to paint it because although I do like white painted things, I'm very, very picky about the look. And I like the warmth of the wood. So I really want a little table, a very small table for the side of my couch, and this was perfect. So hopefully when I get this redone, I will show you what that looks like. Okay, the last item is this mirror, and it's very heavy, and you may have seen my little boy in the reflection a few minutes ago because I didn't realize that it was faced towards him, but he's sitting here watching me. And just this simple mirror. So let me see if I can not get a glare or too much of a reflection. But here is the frame. Actually, I think I'm going to set this up and try to show you a different way because it is really big. Okay, there is just no good place to put this mirror, but you can just see it has very subtle detail at the top. It's pretty large, and I paid $10 for it, and I plan on saving this for our future bathroom downstairs, so I'm pretty excited about it. And actually my daughter spotted it for me. I'm surprised that I didn't even see it. It was on a high top shelf. He had a display of all kinds of vintage mirrors and artwork. So I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, the mirror was not the last item. I have this pear-shaped dish, and it has these pretty flowers on the back. I thought that was too cute, so I picked that up. And I found this simple jar, and it kind of has, it looks like an aluminum top. I'm not sure what this jar was used for. I've never seen anything like it. I think I paid $1 for this. The pear, I don't remember. I feel like it was 75 cents. 75 cents or 50 cents, something like that. Then I also found this, to me, a strange type box. I'm not sure what this was. It says U Brands on the bottom, and has this white lid. Really cool lid. Really cool dish. Okay, I think that is all for this time. I really hope you enjoyed my thrift haul. I was really excited this time. I know I was kind of all over the place because, you know, it's a lot accumulated over the last month, but let me know down below what was your favorite item, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.